Broadcasting to viewers across the nation, this is News on Friday live from the CoELIB Center at Egerton University. My name is CoELIB and these are the headlines. Run for the Mau on the 9th. Professor Rose Muanya launches the 6th edition of Mau Egerton University Cross Country. Digital lecturer. Egerton University lecturers goes all digital, teaching through Skype. A desperate God, atheist against Christians. All about Zungumza. The beam begins right now. Egerton University Vice Chancellor Professor Rose Muanya on the 29th of January officially launched the 6th edition of Mau Egerton University Cross Country. Muanya urged residents to join hands in planting of trees. She also commended the good job that has been done at the source of Njoro River over the years. The launch that happened at the ARC at Egerton University also saw the cross-country committee, Professor Kai, hinting that the university has added environmental conservation as one of its core values. Of course, the 6th edition also has attracted one more time David Rudisha and Faith Chepngetich as brand ambassador, even as the cross-country committee calls for residents to register for the 9 categories available for this cross-country marathon.
It is fulfilling to talk about conservation in this era when deforestation is the order of the day. As we struggle to embrace and improve our environment as a university, let me take this opportunity to invite all of you to help us push this agenda forward.
The process of rehabilitating the catchment area for River Njoro, which is Mau East, is still far from being completed.
Farmers who border the Mau complex have been urged to exercise due care and desist from practices which can lead to the deterioration of the complex. This year, we are hoping to raise even more towards our goal. Our goal is to make sure that we plant trees and keep them and maintain. And with the plea we have put forward, we are going to follow it up and we make sure that the trees grow.
Of course, Egerton University remains unbowed in the journey of restoring the Mau ecosystem through planting of trees at Etiani area, the source of the Njoro River. And you'll definitely see some of us in this marathon. It is 2019 and technology is the talk of town. Get with it. Egerton University lecturer Professor Rege now takes his students through an entire lesson comprehensively via Skype. News on Friday attended this lecture and this is how it went.
I'm James Sabal, KPD in Food Science.
Thanks, James.
According to research, China has the highest number of atheists. Across the world, there are 450 million to 500 million atheists, and one of them is Chivoli. Well, atheists are people who don't believe in the existence of God. Gabriel Kanza invited Chivoli, an atheist, and Masharia, a Christian, on his show Zungumza, and this is part of their conversation.
Do you believe in good? You say that you believe in doing good and doing good to others. That means you can be able to distinguish what is good and what is bad.
Mm-hmm. Good and bad, absolutely.
I think we are at par in that. If there is good, there is evil. Then how do you know that this is good and this is evil?
How do you know this good is evil? As long as it affects another person, then that's bad. But if it's bring a positive impact on somebody, then that's good.
That means there is a moral law that governs humanity.
Of course, there is moral law. They are embedded in the Constitution. They are embedded in the Bill of Rights. So this is
very good. If there is a moral law, then there must be a moral lawgiver.
There's no moral law.
Because
but the backstop. What if I say that there's a cow that actually is a moral gift?
Egerton University Vice Chancellor Professor Rose Muanya can't just make up the level of creativity she has so far seen from the CoELIB media crew. This is Professor Rose Muanya applauding the CoELIB media crew.
I also want to be very proud. Today, when you get time, go to our website. It looks neat. Last night, I was told by my children, I call them children, but they are men and women, that, Mom, check, that is very good. And I wondered what they were saying. So I had to go to the web. And what do I find? These young men, where are they? They are over there. They have done a wonderful job just bringing the scenery of Egerton with the trees. And I don't know how they pulled them together so that even the Lord Egerton Castle is like it is connected with this area. And then the Kenyatta campus is like part of the real Egerton Njoro. Congratulations, let's clap for them. Yeah, and I knew they are those young men because there was something making noise in the background. They have an aeroplane that makes noise in the background. So it's something you go, if you have not tried, try it again. You'll see it now. It's really beautiful.
Of course, we take a short breather on News on Friday. We still have a lot more lined up for you on the other end of the broadcast. Do stay with us.
From just a dream to a competent personality, you need the best partner in your advancement. Egerton University, transforming lives through quality education.
Thank you for keeping it News on Friday, the most comprehensive, authoritative, and the most exciting news broadcast right now across the nation. We move on with the broadcast. Released annually under the EA Sports label, FIFA is a series of association football video games, probably the most played computer game right now. Stella Loronyokwe goes in on this new craze among the youth.
But playing any game gives you the comfort and relaxation from all the tension we face in our day-to-day activities. Well, today we focused on FIFA, the most played computer game of our time. Well, playing computer games in this case is not an exception. Playing computer games does not only help in cheering you up, but also has a number of benefits ranging from health, social, and economic benefits that are often not talked about. FIFA helps the players pick up the intricacies of the sport at a young age by showing them the technical, tactical, and analytical side of football in a way that wasn't possible in previous generations. Well, it also helps in improving the visual ability, concentration, and memory boost. It also helps the players gain cash from playing with their peers and winning. And in FIFA, the main downside is addiction. And we all know addiction can lead to time wastage and waste of resources like money. And they say too much of anything is poisonous. Choose your dose wisely. Stella Loronyokwe, reporting for CoELIB TV's News on Friday.
And from that, we head over to our weekly segment of In 65 Seconds. Imagine you had only 65 seconds to be alive, and you have your phone loaded with airtime. Who will you call? That was our question on In 65 Seconds this week, and these are some of your responses.
If I had 65 seconds, I would call my mom, tell her I love her, thank her for all the support. That's it.
I can call my baby.
Of course, I would call my parents because I love them so much. My dad is my best friend.
Definitely call my mom. I mean, she's my world. She's everything. I'll call her to tell her how much I love and appreciate her.
I'd call my sister.
I'll call my mom, just tell her that I love her.
Of course, that's really interesting. The second guy actually said he actually called his girlfriend or babe or anybody. I don't know, but those are your opinion on In 65 Seconds this week. Each and every week on News on Friday, we get to ask you some challenging, some witty questions. We now mark the end of News on Friday. Of course, thank you so much for watching. You can follow us live on our social media platforms at CoELIB TV, on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. It's a new month, and whatever you're doing this February, just be amazing. My name is CoELIB, and see you on the other broadcast.